everyone, Patrick here with Whitetail Dreams Real Estate, and today we're coming to you from Richland County where we got a new listing. It is just over 123 acres. It's located on Highway E. 3 acres of tillable, currently being used for hay production. Would make for a very nice building site. Lays facing southeast, has direct access from quiet County Highway E. The balance of the property is all wooded. A little over 120 acres wooded that is all enrolled in the Managed Forest Law program. And so today what I'm going to show you is a little drive-through on the trails that go throughout the entire property. And let's get in the woods and see more of it. One of the main features of this property is it does have a great trail system throughout it. It leaves departing the tillable area or the potential building site area from 2 different locations. We're just jumping up through the heart of it right now. It's a hill road. It was built years and years ago for logging practices, and it'll take us right up on top of a very expansive ridge system that stretches throughout several properties in the area. So I've talked a lot in the past about how to use a timber sale to improve the wildlife habitat on your property. And one of the things we do a lot of on the landscape are basically small, very small, something around, let's say, a 1/4 acre to 1/2 acre to maybe 1 acre in size, clear cuts more or less. And I stopped here because I saw a perfect example of what I don't think people always get to see as the result of that action. So this off to my left, which is, as you can see, relatively thick, a lot of early successional cover. There is actually some young red oak regenerating not too far from us here, along with a mixture of maple, some ash, some hickory. So essentially what I'm trying to show you is the before on one side of of making that timber harvest, and on the other side after it's regrown. Obviously we don't want to turn the entire property necessarily into something that resembles this, but I'm just trying to illustrate how crucial it can be for your wildlife habitat and your long-term sustainable forestry goals. One of, if not the main species that's part of the property is red oak. Some other ones would be hickory, sugar maple, red maple. There is some elm and a variety of northern hardwood mixed in. But red oak would definitely be the #1 species so far that I've seen. You know, and a lot of times a question that buyers have for me is, what is the hunting history on the property? Who currently hunts it? Who has hunted it? And I can tell you the sellers really haven't actively hunted this property, but they do have some people, as you can see over my shoulder here, that do hunt it. We're working on getting a little bit of information from them to share with us, but what I can tell you from working as a forester and a real estate agent in the area, I've sold properties nearby. I've set up timber sales on properties nearby, and you have a demographic of landowners that are very, very interested in deer hunting. They own a lot of large chunks of ground that touch this as well. And on a macro scale, it really is a large, expansive ridge system moving throughout several properties, heavy to woodland with ag mixed in, which to me can be very, very important with the carrying capacity of the wildlife habitat in the area. So we've talked a lot about the hunting potential to build, the trail system. Something that I've overlooked so far mentioning is that there is a lot of potential for trout fishing in the area as well. Directly across County Highway E is Remington Mill Creek. There's public access to the creek just about a mile down County Highway E from the property. And right around that area too, there are several Class 2 trout streams that all come together. So whether you're looking to do some trout fishing, some hunting, a lot of the local roads are ATV, UTV friendly, hiking, horseback riding, etc. This would make for a great spot for your recreational base camp.